very good eyeballs outside, coming up slowly. Okay, I'm going to go left. We're going to go right.
Attitude indicator works, turn coordinator.
We're going to go forward, and we're going to go backwards. We're going to go up.
BSI works, altimeter works, don't hit the other helicopter over there.
Come back down, we're going to hover, maybe come back a little bit.
And just slide left just a little bit for me as well.
Okay.
And you can make your radio call whenever you're ready.
Stewart Tower from helicopter November 813 Mike Whiskey at Independent with Information India, requesting a southwest departure to 3000.
Mike Whiskey, southwest departure approved, report airborne. Stewart altimeter 2996 and then winds are come.
Our departure approved. We'll report airborne. We're airborne now, departing 813 Mike Whiskey. And we'll go to 25. And we're going to go to...
A little bit of right pedal so you go that way.
Okay. And...
So one of the things that would have helped you with that takeoff if we had more weight on here would be to come down a little lower first.
To be within the 3 to 5 feet to get that extra push up the ground, right?
Like transition north of the field, east to west.
And we'll just keep climbing.
That's your hotel, pass 3 north to Stewart westbound, so you have to...
Passing westbound, we'll read 1,500, 159 hotel.
Below 1,500, Stewart altimeter 2986.
All right, ball is in the middle. We're steady. 800 feet. We go to 3,000. No traffic. Turn. I have a bird above me there, 2 birds.
Yeah, level out a little bit. Just give them some more room. And I just want to zoom in here because I see some traffic. Okay, just making sure.
Now climbing to 1,200 to 3,000. And we're there. We can go a little to the right to intercept the 2545. Green line, all we can do is direct and enter. Well, but I think we're only off by a little bit.
So I usually let you guys get to your 3,000 before you put your foggles on.
Okay.
Pretty hazy out.
Yeah, the other day we flew, we were wondering if that was smoke and haze because it was real dense. At altitude like 4,000 or 5,000 feet, but it was, you know, visibility was no more than 5 to 10 miles fast. You know?
It's crazy, the smoke. Nice little cloud layer.
Yeah, just a little scattered, a couple of clouds.
Maybe just a few.
We can maintain VFR.
And we'll go on course.
Course, yeah.
And you are in, yeah, you're in GPS mode at the moment.
Yeah, GPS, yeah. I need to go to VLOC after we come back on the inbound leg. So I could call New York Approach Control from here after I ask for frequency change?
Correct, you could.
Okay. Stewart Tower from helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey, requesting frequency change.
So.
Thank you, sir. I love this new response. New York Approach from helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey.
Who's that?
This is helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey.
813 Mike Whiskey, New York.
Yeah, New York requesting an ILS 04 for Mike Golf Juliet, Orange County Airport. We're currently about 2 miles to the southwest of Stewart Airport, going to 3,000.
326 and maintain VFR.
I want the full approach from settle. Ask him for that.
Ask him for a full approach from settle, please.
That's fine, just maintain VFR and squawk 0326 and you can proceed towards settle now.
0326 and go to settle now, 813 Mike Whiskey.
Yeah, they always like to give us vectors, so I always forget that part.
Okay.
All right, so on course.
Yep.
Almost to 3,000 feet.
3 Mike Whiskey, you're at a contact about 5 southeast of Orange, altimeter 2996. Let me know when you have the weather. Maintain VFR and you can proceed direct to settle at this time.
Direct to settle, we'll receive weather and we'll advise 813 Mike Whiskey.
Maintain VFR, let me know when you're inbound on the approach.
I will advise when I'm inbound on the approach, 813 Mike Whiskey.
Altimeter 2996. Remark.
Forward.
Density altitude 1,600. Orange County Airport, Montgomery, New York. Automated weather observation 1429er Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24 Celsius. Dew point 20 Celsius. Altimeter 290.95.
That's the same.
Bonanza 466, Lima Sierra, switching 2095. Have a great weekend.
You too, sir.
So typically 90 knots, 19 inches on the manifold will keep you straight and level. If you have 21 in, you're going to continue climbing. And we'll see if that works. Like you might need 20 today. We'll see.
Because of the weather.
Yeah, it's a little hot and humid, so might require a little bit more power than normal. All right, I have the controls. You can throw your foggles on.
Okay, your controls.
I've got them.
Foggles are on. My
You have the
controls.
controls. I'm coming off. Good, so 90 knots.
Yep.
3,000 feet, 19 inches,
19
yeah.
inches, right.
And maybe 19 and a half. We'll try that, see if that works.
Okay. All right, 8.6 nautical miles from sea level.
Perfect.
We'll get back to 3,000 and above.
So we'll do this approach. We'll tell him that it's a full stop if he asks.
Okay.
And then there's an off airport we can do that's northwest of Orange, and then another one that's southwest of Orange.
Okay.
We'll see what our fuel situation's like.
And 60 Papa, I'll have direct to Zumri for you in about 5 or 6 miles, so you can go straight inbound.
Appreciate it, Zumri in 5 to 6 miles, 60 Papa.
Have you done much sim time?
About 8-9 hours probably now.
Okay. I think you'll find that if you spend a little more time in there, your scan goes a little bit quicker. Which means this holds a lot easier.
Yeah, how do you recommend the scan? Like I go level 90 and then sometimes I stay with that because that can influence all the others.
So
but I want to be careful that I don't have a tendency to go off course a little bit more, mostly to the right.
So I tend to, I'll call it starburst. So I do attitude, airspeed, attitude, altimeter, attitude, HSI,
Okay.
attitude, manifold. Everything comes back to the attitude. You can use this one too if you wanted, but I tend to just verify that they're reading the same. But typically it's a little starburst that kind of comes out.
Okay.
And then this is your trend gauge to see what's happening here. Yeah, because I feel like you're spending a little bit more time on other gauges than you need to.
Yeah.
Whereas your course now is off again because you're spending more time here or these three than you are here.
And if you let that sit, this stays pretty steady and stable.
Yeah.
And it is, you can find that. Okay.
Yeah, my scan goes pretty quick though. And I think it's because of the sim, because in the sim you have to go quicker.
Yeah, the sim, the only difficulty I find with that is that the pitch of that forward and backward is a little sticky. And Dave and I talked about, is there any way we can make that less sensitive? Because you always feel like you're chasing altitude in that thing. It's very difficult to keep it steady right here. So to get back my 150 feet, just increase manifold.
Exactly, yeah.
Took the words out of my mouth before you proved it. And that's really different because of the weather. You probably need a little bit more manifold pressure then.
Well, actually, so what happened was when you went to go and recover altitude, I think we were talking about the power setting, but you also pushed forward, so you're doing 95 to 100, which caused your descent, and you had your power set in where you needed it, but then you never brought the nose back soon enough to catch it. So when you did, it just stayed wherever you caught it at, which was 2,800 feet, yeah. So once you get it there, then it's just the 90 and 19 actually seem pretty good, or 19 and a half.
All right. So I'll tip it forward slightly to get back to that 90. The levels the ship out over there. And
pull it back just a
245.
touch, get it level. There you go. Perfect.
Now we can bring the manifold pressure maybe back just slightly.
November
60 Papa, turn right, getting 120 direct Zomri.
120 direct Zomri, 60 Papa.
3.4 nautical miles out.
Skywest 3980 near departure. Proceed right gale.
Yeah, a lot of it is just catching it before it starts getting away from you, that's all.
And that's with the scan, right? It is that you get better and better at it.
Delta 268, contact New York Center 132.6.
Yeah, I love
November
the sim.
6 Sierra Pop,
I'll talk about the sim all day long.
Cleared RNAV
I think it's the
22
greatest tool.
Zumri at 4000.
Yeah, I mean, you have the ability to play with that. It's like, especially if you want to go in the wrong direction there.
Yeah, just hold it.
Skywest 3980,
A little bit of a
contact New York
headwind,
Center
132.6.
132.6.
Insignificant to have to. Alright, this would be a parallel entry. Obviously, we get a little help from the GPS when to execute that.
Good.
November 247, Julia Lima, near departure, climb maintain 17,000.
Just a little fixation going on there. And a little bit of right pedal might help you as well.
United 1878, near departure, proceed right code, climb maintain 16,000.
I always tell people the instrument flying reminds me of a chess game. You're thinking a little bit ahead to plan your next move.
Yeah, it's true.
Kevin J 889, near departure, roger.
And we'll use the clock over there for our 1 minute out.
Okay.
Because that is below me.
Jet 454, near departure, climb maintain 13,000.
1 mile out. Make a suggestion.
This stuff makes it so easy for you guys.
November 3 Romeo Foxtrot, contact New York approach 128.8.
Confirmed whole parallel. GPS agrees with me.
Okay. Surprise! Sometimes it tells you to do two.
Yeah, we did that and left at 215 in 5 seconds.
So I would take your heading
Go
back.
to 215. We can go to 215. And we can we had
Good standard rate.
for a minute. Yeah.
A little bit steeper and a little bit forward in your turn. As most people do, they pull back a little in their left turns. A little forward and level out. Good.
November 7 Julia Lima, maintain 16,016 and contact Boston Center 134.0.
So the minute starts after I back on course,
When you
or
level out.
After level out. Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
And then go back on course.
November 6 Sierra Papa, how's this approach going to terminate?
I was going to cancel once on final and land VFR. That's okay. 6 Sierra Papa.
Copy.
Just curious if it's cooler outside than in here.
Well, you can turn the AC on if you like.
It's on. It's been on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
With my-
I was just seeing if I could open the vent and clear out some hot air, but it's not that. It's 71 out.
Jet 219, near departure, roger.
Yes, I'm
United
full of hot air.
1878, contact New York Center 132.6.
Okay, and then after we make the turn, after we level up, we
Skywest
call New York
3980,
approach.
contact New York Center 132.6. Jet 454, proceed right bays, climbing
Just
to
a smidge
17,000.
forward or lower the collective, because you are climbing. There you go. There's your minute. You're clear left.
Clear left, okay.
And again, just make sure you're not adjusting pitch, because you are pulling back. See?
Okay.
A little bit forward. And standard rate looks good. That's about 15-degree bank. You are still clear left.
Clear left.
Just keep turning. Just keep turning. Good. I'm going to set up Orange County down here for you, just so you have that in your standby.
Kevin J 889, climbing to 14,000.
All right, and we're going to go
November
overshoot
63
that
Alpha, contact Wilkes-Barre approach
a little bit so we can pick up the
120.95.
green line again.
If you literally go to the head of that blue needle, you'll be perfect.
Which one do you, right
This
here?
one. Yeah, it's more or less your RMI to it. So,
And now we can call approach control. We're on inbound lake, and we are still 90. New York approach, I'm helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey, inbound lake for ILS 04 Orange County.
November 3 Mike Whiskey, roger. Who else is calling?
he doesn't care. He's like, whatever.
Break 4507, roger.
we maintain 3,000
Yeah,
until we go back
exec jet 219, climb
across,
maintain
and then we can start
16,000, flighting
descending
340.
to
1,800.
1,000.
Cabin jet 889, maintain
And we need to
14,000,
change the
contact
VLOC
New York
as well.
Center 134.45.
Okay, so you can start making your way back in.
November 3, Mike Whiskey, use caution. There's a Skyhawk 10-mile final inbound opposite direction from you, runway 22 into Orange County.
I'll be looking for that traffic 813 Mike Whiskey.
November 6, Sierra Papa, use caution. There's traffic opposite direction of you, runway 4. They're doing an ILS. It's a VFR helicopter.
Looking for helicopter, 6 Sierra Papa.
New York approach helicopter 433 Delta Echo.
Okay, the VLOC automatically changed over, so that's good. It's confirmed.
Helicopter
So we are
433 Delta Lima, is it?
Delta
Now
Echo.
we can start the descent to 1800.
433 Delta Echo, go
Make
ahead.
an adjustment to
So we are 5 miles to the
power setting.
southwest.
Don't.
We'd like to
Start slowing
practice
down,
ILS
just
for
keep it below.
Orange County. 4,000.
So you can see your
Now, what
course.
is your
Departure,
recommendation?
360.
500 feet or 600 feet?
Oh yeah,
from
that's totally fine, yeah.
Helicopter 3 Delta Echo, squawk
Just a smidge of rate
0334.
pedal.
Was that for hour?
Nope, 3
Or-
Delta Echo.
okay.
0334, roger.
So one of the things
532,
I
use
noticed that you
departure,
both
proceed
did just
climb into
now,
17,000.
that helicopter and us, when he calls you back trying to verify your tail number, just say what you want.
Okay.
Like say 813 Mike Whiskey, we're blah 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 from Stuart looking to do the ILS 4.
So now, for example, I feel like I'm flying away for that. I really should be picking that
Yeah,
up
that's why I
again.
kept holding it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I was trying to go there and a little closer and then pick it up.
Okay, 2,500.
2,500.
About 429
4
heavy near
miles.
departure, proceed right to use.
4
So
miles
just slow
to...
down a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. Just to slow up that rate of descent as well.
Exec jet 219, turn left heading 280, expedite through 14,000, maintain 16,000. November 3 Mike Whiskey, change to advisory frequency is approved, radar service terminated. Don't forget about the traffic, that's opposite direction, landing runway 22.
Thank you very much, sir. We are terminating, go back to 1200, and we'll keep an eye on traffic. 813 Mike Whiskey.
Good.
And now we can call...
Exec jet 219, proceed.
How many miles are we out from, just to confirm?
So if we're 3 from Steph, we're probably
7.
8.
8. Orange County traffic from helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey in the practice ILS 04 Orange County, about 7 miles to the west of the airport, southwest of the airport, Orange County.
Orange County traffic, helicopter 1590 Hotel, turning high, final.
Coming through 3000. We still have 2.2 miles until 1800, so we can slow down the descent rate.
Okay.
The course is coming in, and we are low on that, so we can maintain this until we pick up the
Easy
glide
on
stroke.
returning. So I'm guessing we have a slight wind,
We have a slight wind
from
from
the
your
west,
corner, from
yeah.
the west. Yeah.
just because it's not picking up your course as
Yeah.
well as it should be.
All right, the glide scope is on the move. 1,900, so let me pick up a little power. We don't
A little bit
go
forward.
through. 1.1 miles until the next. Go to minimum descent is 680 feet. Glide scope still on the move. We're at or above 1800. Let's slow down a little bit too.
You don't want to climb though.
Yeah, no. And glide scope is coming in as we speak.
Good. Use your attitude
And we
indicator
are
as well.
0.3.
Orange County traffic, Skyhawk is on a 5-mile final
And we
on
are
altitude
now-
Orange County traffic.
On the final leg.
So now you're 5 mile final runway 4.
5 Orange County, 813 Mike Whiskey, 5 mile final for ILS 04 Orange County.
Can we intercept your course?
Yep.
You're dragging to the right a bit when you're flying, so it just keeps slowly drifting that way. All right, going down to 700 feet.
700 feet, and
On the glide
we just
slope.
make sure that we have the glide scope.
690
lose that.
technically.
And helicopter on final for 04, I'm happy to do a 360 or 2 if you wanted to land first for 4.
Nope, you're totally fine. We're just doing the practice ILS, and then we'll break off. We'll stay clear of you.
Okay, thank you. Orange County traffic, 1 Helic 159 is on the go, runway 26, remaining clear, runway 4, Orange
so we
County.
don't lose that again.
Good, but don't go crazy.
Yeah. We'll come back here to 7, incorporate the push from behind.
Okay, look at your glide
See if
slope.
that works. Glide scope is slightly
So I would say once you have 17
high.
inches set on your manifold, adjust with speed.
Speed, okay.
Yep. And it's just slight, because it'll come. Because now you're just holding the glide slope with your cyclic.
Okay. 1,200.
Easy, don't do that. Do this
And
instead.
just okay, leave that alone.
Yep.
And just don't. Oh, yeah, Dave told me that. He said,
Yeah, I don't adjust the
don't
collective.
overwork it.
No.
That's right. Work the cyclic.
Yep, see, so now it's coming back down, so we just use cyclic again.
Ah, very good.
Yep. Less is more. 1,000 feet for 700.
1,000 feet for 700. And
Course
we are
is
on the
slightly going
course.
to the right, so we'll just go a little bit. That's it. Hold it right there. See what happens. 900 for 700.
Traffic tax on a 2 mile final, 22, Orange County traffic.
Let me get that back.
And helicopter's on about a mile final, runway 4, Orange County.
I'll be looking, 60 Papa.
Same.
Orange County automated advisory. Click your mic 3 times for an advisory, 4 times for radio check.
Don't drag on it. There you go.
Orange County, Skyhawk 6570 Sierra Papa, 7 to the west, inbound for, right down for 2-2, Orange.
Okay, 700 feet. Now you can bring,
Yeah,
so it's pitch,
Orange County traffic,
power,
number
positive rate if you're going to go
downwind
missed.
for runway 26, Orange County.
Okay, we can miss approach.
Yep.
Okay. Nice
All right, so
approach.
I'm going to steal the controls if you want to take your foggles off.
Okay. All right, nice.
And I'm just going to break us off over here so we're not in the way of that guy. And Orange County traffic helicopter will be departing out to the northwest from runway 4. We have the landing traffic on 22 in sight. Right there.
Yeah, I see him now.
And there's another guy coming in from the west, so we'll watch for him as well.
And I have the helicopter in sight, 60 Papa.
So this is climb to 1100 and then make a left-hand
Yep.
turn to 3000 back to Huguenot.
Correct, but we're not going to do that.
And we're not going to do this. So we're just going to remain suspended and
You
go
can
back
activate
to
it and then just do direct to here, I guess is fine.
Direct to where?
Orange County.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Good.
give you a really, really hard off airport to start with.
Okay.
You good with that?
Sure, of course.
Okay. All right, so we're good on the climb out. Gear controls.
High controls.
You've got them. We'll just hold this head and keep going straight.
Okay. All right.
I always have a hard time finding it until I'm like right on top of it. So you can stay at 1,300. It's fine. We don't need to climb
Okay.
anymore.
Very good.
I used to land on the dam down here, and then they didn't like that, so I stopped doing it.
In that spot right there?
Yeah.
Orange County, 657 Sierra
That looks
Papa,
tight
about
from here, but I'm sure
That was a good one.
to the right
It's a good
downwind
spot.
for runway 22, Orange County.
But the winds are calm, so that's good. We don't have any real wind concerns.
Right there. So see this like a track right there?
Yes.
There's a helipad in the middle. That's where we're going to land.
Right where the red white is, and that's square.
You'll see the helipad. It's behind the trees right now.
Oh, okay.
So it should be a circle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the grass. You see it?
Yeah. The black top.
Yep, so that's where you're going to land.
Okay, so we can make an approach over here, cross, downwind, base to final.
And Orange County,
So we have no wires. There are some trucks down there, so hopefully they don't mind us. I would not climb anymore if you're starting your downwind already. Start your right pedal because you're lowering the collective. So this is your downwind?
This will be my downwind.
Okay.
Because it is a helipad. I mean, we didn't see why the obstacles are open. We can come low approach over the trees. We can go to the edge of the.
So what I would do is actually kind of follow this road if you could.
Okay. I can
And
do
then
that.
just don't slow down too much yet. So it's going to be, because you're going to go with this gray house, that brown house, then his house is right in there.
Okay.
And normally I would say don't fly over houses, but they're good landmarks for us at the moment, so.
Okay. Make it keep 50 miles.
Okay.
This
So
brown
his
house,
is
and that's the
yep,
okay,
so a little
very
bit forward.
good. Now I have the.
Don't raise too much though, you want just a little bit forward. A little bit.
house.
Orange County traffic, Alpha 159 hotels on the go runway 26, landing left traffic, clear runway 4, Orange County.
Okay, you tell me when we have the
Orange County
clear.
6570 Papa.
So eyes are up at the house, don't stare at the ground. There's your vibration, so you want to kind of hang on to that. This is your cue to pull up or forward, depending. Watch those guys over there because I don't know them and I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to scare anybody.
There are no loose items there, so that's good.
Okay, keep going forward. Go all the way to the pad. Eyes are up and out. Nobody's yelling at us, right? Keep going a little bit more forward. You got to get all the way on it. Don't stop before it. Remember, your skids start about mid-thigh, so you're going to want to go a little bit so your toes are at the edge of the pad and down. Might be a little sloped. There you go. Hi. Neutral, so it's not shaking.
Neutral.
And then we'll get out.
Okay, very good. Everything
No
looks
lights,
okay.
all
Lights,
green.
everything is green.
Clear
That's
around and above.
good. Okay, very good. Coming up.
That's a good one. So what I would have suggested, because, I mean, obviously I've been here before, but you haven't. I would have done at least one circle.
Okay.
Just to really evaluate it. Left pedal. Good, keep coming up. Whoa.
Yep.
It's a little bit springy. Eyes are up and out. I think we're just looking too close.
25 inches.
Yep, little forward. Use ETL now.
ETL, okay.
Yep. You have no more power to pull. Do not pull
No,
anymore.
no, we're 25.5.
Yep.
Orange County
Hold
traffic,
it back. Tops of the mountains out there is where you should be looking.
Papa's right base, runway 22, Orange County.
And the speed
And we'll
is
make a
alive.
left turn.
Left turn.
I should have taken a picture and been like, hi, Sal. All right, keep turning left. So we're going to go do the other one. The other one's much easier. So aim for that brown field out there. A little forward on the cyclic. You don't want to lose all your airspeed.
All right, lights about on top. We're in the green. Fuel doing okay. Yeah, so because this was a landing zone and I had a nice long approach into, from a safety perspective, could have done one circle all the way around it.
Yeah,
And
or
then,
just because, I mean, you had really seen, like, were there wires? What were the people doing? Is it sloped? Is it wet? Is there anything in your way? What's your correct approach path? Really, what are your winds?
Yeah.
All those things, yeah. Stop climbing, please, because you're going to be in the downwind now. So don't lower, just push forward.
Pick up, use the speed.
Yeah. I mean, I would have,
Yeah.
I would have lowered as well, just like you did, but a little more forward. Orange County traffic, helicopters in a left downwind runway 4 to be departing to the southwest, 1,300 Orange County. Just in case.
Always better to communicate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Orange County Diamond.
Little right pedal for trim.
Is on approximately 4.5 miles, final islet 4. We're going to circle land 22, Orange.
So it's funny that the ball over here sometimes off center while the wall on top on the window is not showing that. I wonder if that is more sensitive than
So you have this one and you have that one.
Yeah, they told me not to look at this one because that one.
So I find, like right now, like that is probably more. Well, maybe not. That's probably too much, right?
You guys going to be focused up?
Like that's, so it should always, that looks pretty accurate. That's off to the right and that's center.
County, you got Sky
your controls.
6570 Pop on the go, runway 22.
When you push down like that, you're gonna run into my knee. So
I know. I was like, ugh. Yeah.
I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. I was like, why isn't it moving? All right. So there should be an antenna out here. I think it's like straight ahead. I don't really see it yet. So just keep aiming for the highway.
Okay. Aiming for the highway.
And there's a guy who just departed 22. I don't see him yet.
I'm scanning as well. There's an antenna straight ahead of me on the other side of the highway.
No, it's a little guy. Right there.
Oh, that's actually electrical pole.
Yeah, so actually I think this is good.
Helicopter in the left downwind at Orange. You guys land in runway 4?
Negative, we're departing out to the southwest.
Thank you.
Are you staying in the pattern?
Affirmative. Skyhawk 6570 Sierra Pop is going to turn a right crosswind behind the helicopter right now, Orange County.
And we got you inside, thanks. Okay, so the spot that I want, if you go for this antenna now, you can start coming down some so we aren't in his way.
I don't see the antenna you're referring to yet. So.
Right down in front of you. On this side of the highway. Literally right there.
Oh, that antenna. Yes, yes. Okay.
I was like, oh,
I'm
God.
looking in the field over here.
Yeah.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so across the highway, there's a cement square.
Yeah.
We're going to land on that cement square.
Okay, right in on my 1 o'clock over there.
Correct.
Okay, so this time around, I'm going to make a full circle around it.
Yeah.
To look for proper, so we can slow down a little bit as we descend.
All traffic, Skyhawk turning
so
right
I'm
now
starting to look. I see there's a pole to the left of that.
We have traffic above
There's
us here,
traffic
and
above
Delta
us.
Echo out there.
And Delta Echo right there. All right, I see a pole, but that's far enough away. I see no other loose items.
Okay, Lima Alpha is on a 2-mile final, Island 4, we're going to circle the land 32, orange.
Again, the wind is not necessarily a favorable way of coming in, but we can rather have ground below me.
Crossing runway 26 to the fuel pumps, Orange County.
So we can make a crosswind, downwind, and then final coming from the other side this time.
Okay.
And again, I don't
I'm just
see
going to stop that descent.
Okay.
So the other thing I want you to think about is forced landing areas. So if something were to go wrong, where are you going to land on your way in, your way out?
Yeah, and that's the reason why I like to have the field, more field to me. So I have come across the trees over there. I come up the highway as a downwind like.
Okay.
Go to the trees over there, so I always have a safe space to land. Maintaining 50 on the downwind.
Orange County traffic, Diamond 168 Lima Alpha, joining a right downwind.
This will be the downwind to base to final, and I have all these fields over here. I got Delta Echo above me.
Clear left, center, and right.
And everything looks okay. We're going to make a right-hand turn.
Good, come on down. So I think this house up here owns it or something, because I've been in here once where they've come out.
Okay.
So I just don't want to get too close to them if we don't have to.
Okay. All right, we have that straight in. We have plenty of space ahead of us.
Slow down. That feels better. No wires, no poles other than those over there.
Yeah, that's probably recognized.
Okay. Raise, forward, left pedal.
Country helicopter 433 Delta Echo is breaking off. And,
easy on the collective. Let it settle in.
433 Delta Echo for ILS 4.
Eyes are up and out. Don't stare at your spot.
Orange County traffic 6570 Papa, turning right base, runway 22 Orange County.
Left pedal, left pedal.
Yep. Set it down.
And we'll set it down. I love off airports. I could do these all day long. So something to consider now where your skid is with that line of grass and crap that you got there, might be better off coming up a little higher and just setting it in the square, yeah.
So no sticking, especially for the way down.
Correct.
Orange County traffic 6570 Papa, turning
Eyes are
final
outside.
runway 22 Orange County.
A little bit of that, we had a little forward and left pressure, which is why it kind of like was a little weird. All right, when you're ready.
Lights are out on top. We're in the green, and we have fuel.
Downwind before we turn right.
Eyeballs outside, coming back up.
657 is on short final 22. We will be a touch and go at Orange.
Get ready with your feet.
Yeah.
Hold it back. Straight up. Keep going. Smoothly. Keep going.
Orange County traffic.
Tiny bit forward.
168 Lima Alpha, turning right base runway 22 Orange County.
Now normally I would say go a different way than directly over the street, so we have that whole field over there, but
2003,
we did it, so.
5-4 westbound.
And then another thing to think about is where you're going to go now if something goes wrong, right? At the huge swamp versus if you made that right turn, you would have been over
to the
that
highway.
field.
Yeah.
And over the field, yeah.
Yep.
Just things to consider. And we'll just keep turning down the highway. To the right. We'll go in and get some gas, because I think we're low.
Yep. No traffic. And we're just going to do an approach to 26.
Yeah, let's do that.
Traffic standing still ahead of
Orange County traffic 6570.
So you can just plan to stay over the highway, we'll just enter left downwind.
Runway 22, setting the pattern Orange County.
Keep an eye on 22 over there so we don't intervene.
Yep, a little bit forward because you're almost at your altitude.
So I will not touch the collective this time. I'm going to go pick up the speed
Yeah,
first.
do the speed first, then the collective. Oh, look at that traffic. Holy moly.
Yeah. Wonder, no, it looks like construction over there. Not an
Yeah, they're working on the bridge.
Well, that will do it.
So. All right, let them know you're entering the left downwind.
Okay. Orange County from helicopter A13 Mike Whiskey entering the downwind for runway 26 Orange County.
I'm curious, why do you always say from?
I know you said it the last
Yeah.
time too. I don't
Orange County
know.
traffic 6570 Papa, turning right crosswind runway 22 Orange County.
Yeah, I don't know, right?
It's
It is that
very
I don't even hear it myself. Maybe I'll listen back on the radio on the
Video.
clip and see where I do it and why I do it.
Yeah, it's always like Stewart Tower from helicopter 813
I'm just
or
going to
Orange
split
County
the buildings and go around so we don't overfly.
Sure.
That's okay with you?
Yeah. I would stop climbing then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Orange County traffic, Skyhawk 6570 Papa turning right downwind runway 22 Orange County.
Yeah, I see the bridge
Look
down
at
here.
the traffic. Yeah. But at least it's open after that, so it's not too much. There's not too much traffic here anyhow. So, 26, we're looking at the airport environment. Everything looks okay,
Start coming down.
and we can.
Are you going all the way around? Or are you cutting in here?
Well, we can cut in here.
Yeah,
We
sure.
just
So
stay
start
over the
descending
field, then
now.
we go down.
Right pedal. Right pedal more. Good. And if you're not getting the descent you want, just a touch forward, because you have your collective setting, it's just not letting you down.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little forward and then bring it back.
It's a feeling, right?
Yeah,
You get that 8,000 hours helps.
yeah, it does. Try describing that to somebody, it's a little hard.
Just keep it here. Keep
Helicopter on left
maintaining
base 26 Orange County.
speed. Right, nobody coming in. Delta Echo is not around. Now cut in front of the building over here so I don't make too much noise for them.
Good.
Orange County 813, Mike Whiskey on final over 26 Orange County.
Good, slow
Bring the
down.
power back a little bit, slow down.
And honestly, you go right for that intersection of taxiways over there if you want.
On the taxiway itself?
Yep, because we're going
Okay,
right for fuel.
Sure. I can do that.
Good.
Orange County traffic 6570 Papa turning right base
And the
runway
flight
22
is
Orange
in,
County.
there's no
Good.
matter there.
Easy on the collective. You're a little early on it, usually it feels like. There you go. A little forward. Raise forward more. Eyes up and out.
You want me to park on the grass?
I do, yeah.
Let me go to transition
So
first.
stiff legs.
Eyes in control.
Oh, come on. Let's go over there.
Oh, you...
Well, you're taking too long.
See,
I want him to know that we're getting it because he's putting in the amount right now. And if he doesn't, that means we're going to have to turn it off, turn it back on.
Orange County traffic 6570 Papa turning
That's just me
final
being
runway
impatient.
22 Orange County.
that's fine.
You see how his seatbelt's
Well,
unbuckled? I hate that. Oh, it drives me crazy. Nice little slope landing, a little bit left skid. Oh, hey there. Hey there.
Oh, there you go. So I'm trying to be cautious and with you. Not,
I
not
know,
be
and
too
I'm like,
fast on
just go
things,
there.
Just
Yeah.
go. So it is. All right, how many minutes would you like to?
Clear, then enter. We'll see. As long as it starts moving on the needle, just because we're not going to be down long.
Okay, here we are.
It actually cools off faster at 70.
Is it 70?
Yeah. He might have to turn it off anyway because he doesn't look like he got a lot of gas. Wasn't as much of a slope as I anticipated. I held it just there and then it felt a little
Wiggle,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, damn it.
Oh, it is slightly off though. Maybe.
Yeah, well, you can see
4
here.
degrees, yeah.
Yeah.
Off. Hydraulics off. Hydraulics on. That's good. Governor back on. And now we can have. There you go. Do a low RPM check on top. Now I take over. Full and the green lights are off. And bring it back down. And it's
All
back.
right. You good picking it up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Nice
good.
and slow.
I'm going to pick it up and then sidestep and then we'll turn it around to...
Yeah, just watch those lights back
Okay,
there.
very good. Eyeballs outside.
Actually, you know what you could do instead? Pick it up and sidestep this way.
Sure.
Because we can be over the grass.
No problem at all. Okay, lights are out, everything is good. Eyeballs outside.
Little left pedal. Easy. Yeah, it's just that first coming off the ground, I think because you're looking too close. So now you can come a little bit more left pedal. That way you're staying clear of all your obstacles. Left cyclic a little. You can tell them we're on the go, crossing 26
Orange
departing.
County, 813 Mike Whiskey on the go, runway 26 departing.
Orange County, Diamond 133
Left
Delta Alpha, departing runway.
So you didn't need to pull that much power in.
Just transition first.
433 Delta Echo is 10 miles for ILS. For UR8.
Orange County traffic Helicopter 1590 Hotel, departing pattern to the south, Orange County.
Most of my headset is different because it.
Sierra Papa turning right.
Do you see if my noise cancelling is on my headset?
Runway 22, Orange County.
Like, where is it? How about now? It's flashing
yeah,
green.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
You could do high noise
You
cancel.
do high. There's maybe a. There you go. Much better. Headset. I had that excuse to buy a new headset because Max needed one. We're going to go out to the barn and then.
1,200. So you can lose some of that power and or push forward. I don't typically use that much power unless I absolutely need to. So if we're not doing max, I don't usually do it.
Okay.
At 1,200. Yeah, I baby all my equipment. That doesn't mean everyone does, but I do. Yeah.
Well, as you should, right? It is. It deserves to be babied.
It does. Things get put through the ringer with students.
All right, so now we're going to pick up a little speed, adjust my knee over here so I have room. And looks okay. Now we can listen to ADAS.
Stewart Airport Information Juliet, Tom 1445 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10, sky conditions scattered 12,000, temperature 25, dew point 21, altimeter 2996, expected visual approach arriving on departure runway 27,
all the way to
Juliet.
Juliet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just because we're still sort of in line with their extended center line, I like to get a little further south. That, and I have something else in mind.
Oh.
Orange County traffic.
Just for ha-has.
Sure.
Departing runway 22.
Did you talk to Kim about her commercial check ride?
Yeah.
I had so much fun on that.
So she said she took me to Poughkeepsie. That's exactly the reason why I tell Dave Orange County is good, but take me anywhere around because you never know. You know?
Engine failure.
Engine failure. Okay. Bring the speed back, collective down, rotor.
Check.
Check.
Just to give you an idea with that much speed, like how far you're going to go. And by slowing down, like you've now, yep, there you go. Okay, throttle's going to come back, governor's got it. So we would have probably ended up right next to the house up there, I would assume, or on that little dirt road. Let's start recovering. Don't be shy.
Okay, very good.
All right, now you can give him a call. Oh, you're on the wrong frequency.
Traffic 657, Sierra Papa.
I'm with Stuart now.
Stewart Tower from helicopter 813 Mike Whiskey. We're about 6 miles to the west of the airport with information Juliet. Inbound for Independent.
813 Mike Whiskey, Stewart Tower, proceed to Independent. Landing will be at your own risk. You have company traffic in your 12 o'clock, about a mile and a half.
Land at my own risk, 813 Mike Whiskey. Thank you for the info.
So I would have said we'll look for the traffic.
16, say your intentions.
All right, 1,200 is fine. Let's get some more speed.
Go to Atlantic.
16, roger, left turn there, then Alpha Charlie down to Atlantic, this frequency.
Alpha 6, Alpha Charlie, to Atlantic.
Do you see him? Because I do not.
Alpha 4,
we're looking for 159.
1 to 2.
That's a little one, right?
Yep.
I don't see it in the horizon. Got to be hiding in the trees.
Well, since we're higher, he's probably...
Oh, no, I see him right there at the top of the mountain.
Oh,
see
got him.
ridge?
Okay, yep. Got him. Let's say normally he's lower. We can stop climbing, though.
No, I'll pick up speed instead.
Yeah, so we went to Poughkeepsie, and then I was like, okay, well, since there's so much traffic, I was like, we'll just stay on runway 15 in the direction of 24.
Yeah.
So we did a 180 perpendicular to the runway over the trees. I had so much fun.
Yeah, so listen, she really appreciated being here and all the training.
I know, she was so
sweet.
sweet.
It'd be very interesting to see how that, how her transition will be. I think it's good for her from a maturity standpoint.
I agree.
To grow, for growth.
I agree.
Because she needs to, learn that anyhow. But that's a big, long ways away from home for some people.
It's a huge move, yeah.
I did it when I was 18 without speaking the language, so I shared my experience, right? You got to put yourself out there.
Yep.
Don't be shy because you know.
Yeah, she'll be all right. I'm glad that she finished her commercial while she was here.
Yes.
Because I think they really would have taken her for a loop out there. So now all she has to do is CFI and double I, which would be really good.
And it's more or less just building time and starting flying from the left seat, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, and then teaching, and then the lesson plan books and everything.
Yeah. So is the expectation when you build, or you do CFI, that you build your own presentation book?
You don't have to, no.
Or you can use what is standard and just teach lessons from that?
The only thing I will say is that you should know how to teach the lessons that you have, whether they're yours or someone else's, it doesn't matter.
Yes, of course.
But you have to know how to teach
You
them.
need to have mastery around it.
And that's the problem, is a lot of these guys will buy a book, but never look at it until the check ride.
Oh, yeah,
And then they have no idea how to teach the lessons.
Yeah.
They don't even know where the lessons are in that book because they just bought it thinking that was all they needed.
Yeah, so my father taught me a long time ago is that he said if you want mastery, you need to be able to teach it. So once you can teach yourself the material, then you have a level of mastery. And then proficiency comes after that, of course.
Yep, yep. I always tell all the CFI applicants, you know, to be a good CFI, you have to be able to explain it to a 5-year-old.
Yeah, and have the patience, not just teaching. You need to understand that people don't grasp it the first time.
Be able to mold to your student.
Yeah. And each person learns differently.
Yes, they do, for sure.
That's why I've been flying primarily with David, and it's different from Joe.
Yeah.
But I like David. We have, you know, it's a relaxed, but at the same time, there are certain things we want to accomplish in every flight we go out, and that is, that's good.
I want David just to loosen up a little bit.
Like in flight?
In general.
In general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I think something has happened to him over time.
Maybe.
That's causing some of that lack of confidence or
It reminds me of Matt a little bit, because Matt is rigid in his ways as well.
I'm telling you that I cannot break. Like, I get such bad body language from him every time I see him. It's oh yeah, I couldn't.
It's the cop in him. Yeah, I know, and he used to be much worse, if you can imagine.
I'm going to start slowing down
Yes,
over
sir.
here. I'm going to start losing a little bit of altitude. We'll give him plenty of time to get settled.
Slow down a little more. Lower a little more, yeah. And do not fly over that mobile home park, so we'll cut it in a little bit here. Just slow down a little bit more.
Okay.
Keep turning, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, you want to take this? I was going to take the second.
Nah, this one's good. This is the second road I like, so 1, 2, and then
like
3.
The first.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
So I like the second road, yeah.
No problem.
Good, don't speed up, don't speed up, don't speed up. So we're going to go around, we're not going to go in between him and the windsock, we'll go in from the front.
Yeah,
Traffic, 12 o'clock, low, less than 1 mile.
Okay, raise just, yep, that's it, that's all you need. Little left pedal. I know it doesn't feel like it yet, but it's there. Can you imagine working in these office buildings down here? And we're constantly like, brr, brr, brr.
It's your ka-ching, ka-ching now.
Yeah, right. I wonder if we rattle their windows. That'd be interesting.
I don't know.
They're not on the ground yet.
I just thought, yeah, let's not cause any waves underneath them.
They're down now, you're good. Good. A little forward more, get on the path.
Yeah.
You end up short all the time, you know that, right? Because you're looking at it.
Fly, is that what it is?
Yeah, you're looking right at your spot.
And then I fly to it the last time.
That's your hotel, thank you.
I'm not going to tell him we're landing a short, he didn't ask for it. All right, stay right here, eyes outside. Yeah, especially on the hill here, if you end up short of it, you use a lot more power to hold the hover easy there, Killer. It's a little quick. Eyes outside.
Yeah.
Why are you fucking with it?
I have been perfectly lined. It's all you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me come back a little bit.
I think you just start, like you're coming down, you start looking down.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, is that friction, was it on the whole time?
No.
Okay.
No, it was
Governor?
Okay, Governor.
And then let's neutralize this so it's not bouncing all over the place. There you go.
Okay, and then timer.
I'll do this one too.
So funny, I no matter what you do when you fly with D, you always have that little extra performance. You want to do the right thing, and of course it always be the worst. My landings have been so smooth, like, but
Yeah, you get tight.
you don't
and then
believe it? Go to my camera.
I
will
believe
tell
you. I'm like, here, let me turn this off actually.